Hey guys, Jotta here. Now in this video, I'm actually going to be talking about... This gonna be the first video on a series I'm intending to do for pretty much the every class in the game, but I'm going to be looking at the every class in the game, and I'm going to be basically just talking about them, some tips, how to use them, etc. Now, way better to start than with Rifleman. Yeah, everyone's favourite squad in the game. Now, I'm going to be talking about pretty much Riflemen in general, like how to use them, etc. And, you know, some of their strengths, some of their weaknesses. Basically, this is going to be a full, in-depth video on Riflemen. And I'm going to be doing the exact same to every other squad and every other soldier class in the game. Doesn't matter which one, you know. So I'm going to be doing it with engineers. I'm going to be doing it with bombers, gunners, assaulters, snipers, you name it. I'll be talking about some of the strengths of Riflemen, their perks, etc. Now, to start off with, let us begin with how to unlock them. Now, Riflemen come in three varieties: Rifleman 1, Rifleman 2, and Rifleman 3. Rifleman 1 are unlocked in every campaign at level 1. You start with Rifleman 1 with the Rifleman 1 squad. Doesn't matter which campaign you're in, they will always... These stats will always remain the same. The same goes with all of the stats. Now, for Rifleman 1, as you can see here, they actually get a 10.5% speed of decrease in shot spread. So basically, they get reduced shot spread after you quickly turn the camera, which is something which is surprisingly effective, actually. They also get an additional +1 vitality, +1 weapon handling, and +1 speed, in addition to the default stuff, meaning that you basically meaning that you get a few additional changes with them. Now, the Rifleman 2, on the other hand, is actually a bit different. You can see here they get the sprint speed, and they also get, you know, +2. However, they are unlocked differently, and in each campaign it's actually a lot different. In Moscow and in Normandy, this doesn't change across either of the campaigns, they were unlocked at level 17, alongside the Rifleman 2 squad. You can see this, which is this squad here. In Berlin, they were unlocked at level 15. You have to wait a bit of a while to unlock them in Tunisia, so they're unlocked at level 20, but that's Tunisia for you. They literally throw all of their really useful unlocks to later levels. And at Stalingrad, it's actually a lot earlier with level 14. Now, Normandy is actually unique, as it's the only one with the level 3 troopers at the moment. No other campaign has level 3 riflemen. Moscow doesn't have it, Berlin doesn't have it, Tunisia doesn't have it, neither does Stalingrad. And they're unlocked at level 33. Now, I don't have a soldier of them here, so I'm going to have to read them out. But they give 333, which means that it's basically 3 vitality, 3 weapon handling, and 3 speed for each soldier. And also they give, their perk is that the medpack usage speed is decreased by 15%. So basically a baby version of this perk here, which stacks with this perk, so you can get... So basically you get up in less than a second if you are down, and you use medpacks basically instantly with level 3 riflemen. Now, that being said, let's look at their level up tree. Now, normally, Rifleman 1, we'll look at Rifleman 1 first before going to Rifleman 2. Rifleman 1 start off with most... We'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this. We won't talk about the red tree at all in these videos, but we'll talk about the weapons. For Rifleman 1, they usually have the starting weapons. So, the Mannlicher, the Ross rifle, the Kar98K on other campaigns, maybe the VG2 in Berlin, you know, the Mosens and stuff like that. For the tier 2 ones, they get the... They usually get the grenade launchers. You can see here the Schiesbecker, the M1... The M1 with the M8 grenade launcher, the number 3 with the grenade launcher, the Mosen with the grenade launcher. Tier 3 ones for Normandy are the exact same, only it's for the M1 Garand and the really bad Car 98K. So you have those to look forward to if you are planning on upgrading these squads. Meanwhile, each rifle squad has the exact same. Now, by default, rifle squads will come with 5 soldiers, which is the most of any squad in the game. Most other squads come with either 3 or 4, depending on the squad. Radio operators start with 3, so do snipers, flamethrowers, assaulters, gunners, everything else, mortars, start with 4. You can see here, for example, this is a non-upgraded gunner squad, really. Well, really non-upgraded. It's only, I'm pretty sure all I've got for this squad is, yeah, straight down the middle with XP upgrades. And you can see here, all it has is 3 riflemen and a gunner. Whereas with the regular rifleman, I've actually got a squad somewhere here. Here it is. You can see here, it's 5 at level 1. Now you can see here with the level ups, you can see you can get an additional 4 soldiers, meaning that you can get up to 9 soldiers in a rifle squad, which is very effective. 9 is the largest squad in the game by far. Almost, every other squad again can get up to between 5, 6, or 7, depending on the squad. For example, engineer squads can get 6. Regular assaulters can get 7. So can gunners. I believe flamethrowers can also get 7 or 6. Yeah, they can get 7. Snipers get 5. Radio operators get 5. It really depends, and no one cares about mortars. God, I'm gonna regret making that video. But yeah, as for the thing, you can see here, straight down the middle, you always will get the XP. But here's where they branch out. Normally, their first branch is usually between a sniper, an engineer, and a radio operator. Now, in Stalingrad, it's a little bit different. There is a medic instead, but it doesn't really matter. Usually, the second choice is between an AT gunner, an engineer, and a radio operator, and the final choice is between an assaulter and a machine gunner. But I believe it really depends. Like, yeah, you can see here, look, it's the exact same on this one. On Stalingrad, however, it's actually different. If I switch over to Stalingrad and show you this one, it's actually a little bit different. You can see here, the first choice is actually between a medic, an engineer, and a radio operator, with the second choice being between a sniper, an engineer, and a radio operator, and the final choice being between a bomber and an AT gunner. A bomber and a gunner, I meant to say. As a result, some strategies you can do are what I like to call Death Company, where basically you get 9 guys with FG42s, or you basically get 9 guys together, and you go onto a point with a lot of weaponry, and just basically hold the point with 9 guys. Again, 9 guys is pretty strong. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter if you're just using these with riflemen. That's still 9 people on a point, and that is incredibly strong and that is an incredible strong, point holder, which these squads completely dominating. Another good benefit for the riflemen is that they actually have a unique perk. They're the only soldiers in the game that can use the rifle grenades. As you can see here, they can use the Kar 98K with the Sheeshbecker. They can use it with the rifle grenades. If I switch over to my engineer, you can see here they can't use the rifle grenades. You saw I did have them. The same here. You can see with bombers. So they can use basically everything that the other classes can use. But they also have their own unique weapons, which is the Sheeshbeckers and the grenade launchers and the AT grenade launchers, even though the AT grenade launchers are useless, so don't bother with them. Other than that, they're also very cheap to produce, and you do get a lot of them very easily. Basically, every time you level up, you will get a lot of riflemen. In fact, you can see here, I do actually have, at the moment, I only have 1 extra rifleman, but usually, most people would have a load of extra riflemen on top of, well, on top of other stuff. So, if you have, you know, let's say, for example, you have low-rolled soldiers, you can just immediately switch them out. For example, I don't actually have it on this campaign because I purge my low-roll soldiers, but on other campaigns, you know, where you don't have as many squad slots, you might be able to you can purge, you know, low-roll soldiers. And I think that's the good thing about Riflemen, is that they're very cheap to produce, and you can get them very easy. Like, obviously, you know, the basic Rifleman squad as well, which is still pretty good, by the way. The basic Rifleman is actually not a bad soldier. I mean, that shot turn spread is still pretty good. You can produce them quick, you can get them straight off the bat, and with the perk, you can get them very, very easily. Anyways, there's not really much to say about them. The really only weakness is that they're just riflemen. All you get is a rifle, and that's it. You don't get anything special like a machine gun. You don't get anything special like a Panzerfaust, construction, machine gun, SMG, all of that for Jazz, like other soldiers. So, yeah, pretty good, but not the best soldiers in the game. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to be doing either assaulters or snipers next. Leave your thoughts in the comments what you guys want to see next. Do you want to see assaulters or do you want to see snipers? Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.